Okay, welcome to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com Sports Talk with an original attitude, taped live in front of a Bud Light drinking audience here at Casey's Place. We give you a unique sports talk with a unique opinion, unique attitudes. I got three guys here tonight. You got me, Jim Casey, the host of your show. I got Dama Rama to the left. I got Glenn Cheeks Keller to the left.
The man.
To the right.
The man.
Yeah, who's cutting in and out.
Cutting in and out.
But we are missing Patsy tonight. He is in the library doing what? We didn't know he could read.
He can read?
What's he doing in the library?
I don't know.
Picking up a girl.
All right.
Figured that.
Well, we missed last week on family night last week, so we went to the movie. So, Eagles come off a big win, so we're going to start with NFL talk because the Eagles are on a bye. We're going to lead off with the NFL, then we're going to go to the Eagles-Cowboys matchup for next week. Then we will get some Phillies talk, then some Flyers, finish up with some beefs and some other stuff, some World Series talk. So let's get it rolling. Let's talk about Big D.
They won.
They found a running back, Cheeks. Did they or did they not?
No.
Is he for real?
53. Well, I don't know.
No.
What do I know?
DeMarco Murray.
Scary.
What's going on
Thank
there?
God they had A.J. Feely on the other side.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he wasn't the one doing the tackling, though. I mean, it looked like the Rams were tripping over their own feet at some
Oh, it was
times.
horrible. Poor.
Everybody thought the Rams had something.
Yeah, well, what happened? I mean, last year they had a pretty good defense, and this year they kind of like...
I got a couple words
Stink.
for the Rams, and it's not A.J. Feely. It's like just give the ball to Steven Jackson until he breaks down again.
Exactly.
Just keep running the poor guy. Did you see the size of his legs?
He's a big dude. He had a good game, Jackson. I mean,
70
points.
yards.
He scored one.
But just give him the ball. Just give him the ball.
It was a
The way
good
to
game.
If you're going to play a game like that and you got a backup quarterback who stinks, the quarterback situation, like they were saying today, we'll talk about Tebow later, to be like, no wonder Tim Tebow's starting the NFL if you got A.J. Feely as a starting quarterback.
A.J. Feely.
What, Matt Moore? Look at the state of the quarterback. I'd call Brett Favre up. Who cares?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Please don't
No,
say that
I'm just
name.
saying there's got to be a Rich Gannon out there somewhere, right?
You got Kyle Bowler.
Oh, even worse. Man, no wonder Oakland traded 2 number 1 picks to get Carson Palmer.
Now,
Not
do you
bad.
think it's the team's schemes or they don't focus enough on the second quarterback? Because it always seems like for the Eagles, they bring in a second quarterback.
I still think they get too complicated, and they don't. And I'm not saying simplify enough, but I know the defenses are complicated and stuff like that. But still, I think basic, you got to. It's still football, you know what I mean? I think they try to add all the stuff and the formations and go crazy. It basically, if you got a running back like Steven Jackson, let's figure out a way to get him up 3 yards. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, especially in a game like that. Take the quarterback, take the game out of A.J. Feely's hands. I think it's just dumb.
Well, you got 9 guys in the box. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but I mean, he was just throwing the ball up in the middle of nowhere.
Well,
what did he have, like 10
trying
interceptions or something? I don't
He
know.
looked good. He looked like Rex Grossman.
Yeah, I mean,
Sexy
wow.
Rexy.
But what were your positives for the Cowboys, Cheeks? The defense looked good.
They ran the ball.
They ran the ball.
Tony didn't have to do much. It was the greatest thing ever. Tony didn't have to do much.
Do you take much out of that game going into Monday night?
Not at all.
Nothing?
Not
It's just
at
a bad team?
If Murray's going to run again, that's all.
You think he will?
I don't know.
Is he
Felix was out, so I mean I don't know.
He was out completely, or
yeah, he was undressed.
Oh, okay.
He was undressed.
Well, let me tell you, there is no really good teams. Like you go Cowboys, or what, 3-3 now. There's no good teams. I look at the standings. There's nothing.
You got
At
the
the top
Packers.
You got the Packers and you got New England.
All right.
And I mean, I'm not going to buy into San Francisco at 5-1.
I'm not sure what to make of the Saints.
And the Saints. Look at that game they played last night. That was the Colts. There's some
that was
horrible.
Embarrassing.
That was embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Thank God there was a World Series game on, because that was horrible.
Hey, look at Ponder. He looked really good. Now,
Yeah, we'll go to the Packers game. We'll go to the
Right.
Packers Vikings, which was on TV. Which
Yep.
I mean, at least it was an entertaining game, and they held in there. Ponder played good, and they reinvented. All of a sudden, Adrian Peterson was running again.
Well, yeah, he has been running, but yes.
So I mean, that's a way. That's another reason why Ponder. If you have a running back, you can take some of that pressure off a young quarterback.
Ponder really, he was rolling. He can throw in a roll. I mean, he looked good against a good team.
Well, they even said today on one of the on a national station I was listening to, I forget which one it was. It was like a national ESPN radio feed, and they said at least the receivers didn't have to worry about the skip pass to him.
I wonder why he does that.
Yeah, we gotta remember a lot of those Viking games. They were winning in the first half.
Yeah,
and then they would go down. So I don't know if you can blame it all on McNabb as everyone wants to.
We do.
Yeah,
we do.
Stop defending him now.
Yeah.
It's over. Throw the dirt on him. It's done.
Yeah, he
All
might be
right,
done.
so we got the Packers.
Gotta go Redskins.
Okay.
You fix it. You're a techie guy.
Yeah.
You are a techie guy.
Unplug and plug back in.
But the Redskins, I'll tell you what, Cam.
All right, now we're moving on.
Is that where you want to go?
Well, let's go. Yeah, right to the Redskins.
Cam Newton impressed me because the Redskins tried to knock him out.
And there's a guy on this board that told us to look out for Cam Newton, and you won't
Just
give him
stay
credit.
there. Nah, I won't give him credit because he don't know that.
Yeah, you don't get crazy now.
He don't know much. But Cam Newton was running. He got clocked diving for a touchdown, and he came back and he played. I mean, he really did. He came back, and it was a good game.
Yeah.
256, 18 for 23. They ran, D'Angelo, what the hell is his name? D'Angelo
Williams.
Williams was running with him. Stewart's running. I mean, Washington's in trouble. It's wide open now.
Wow, yeah, Washington.
Wide open.
Did I see they lost Hightower?
No, did he
He
get
got hurt.
again?
He did get hurt.
I thought I saw a ticker that said he blew his ACL, but I didn't.
He was taken off the field.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah,
that
was my pick. They got Ryan Terrain, who's run pretty good.
Ryan Terrain.
Yeah, try the other one. I don't think that's mine.
It's not you.
It is me.
Oh, it is you?
Yeah, you're the
Well,
next
that's
one.
the one you touched.
I know, but that was magic. I'm magic.
You're incredible.
This one.
You're incredible. Oh, there it is. I fixed it. Don't worry. Everything's under control now. That guy.
But I mean, that was
Well, as good as Cam looked, Tim Tebow was horrible.
Now we're talking Tebow?
I don't know where else you want to go.
We're
with that
jumping
game.
all over the place.
I don't know where,
we got no organization here.
It seemed like a natural progression going from one rookie
right, let's see what
quarterback.
games
We're
we got.
staying in the NFC.
We did Dallas.
All right.
All right, Washington and the Panthers. You said Cam Newton.
Right.
The Giants were off. Eagles were off. So let's move.
Atlanta-Detroit was a great game.
Atlanta-Detroit was a great game.
A fabulous game. And, the Stafford fought, and Atlanta ran the ball. Running the ball was the key this week. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Running the ball.
That's me. No, I don't know who that is.
Was the key this week.
No, I'm still here too. It's
we have totally lost that. So
running the ball. Running the ball was the key.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Turner just took over the game there.
Yeah, but then Detroit's defense at the end, they needed a couple stops.
How can you run on? I mean, I hear
they
about
ran that little guy on
Von Bosch and this.
Well, they were running the stupid wide nine.
Were they?
Yeah, they did the wide nine too.
But
should have polished the wide nine.
You know why their wide nine works? Because they got Namde Sue and Nick Fairley in the middle, where they don't have Patterson and our boys in the middle.
Right, and
they were
they
running through the middle.
Linebackers that can tackle, maybe.
The wide nine, you're leaving the guys in the middle. You're leaving the middle wide open. I understand it's a passing league, but you can't surrender that much to your defense.
I think Atlanta wanted that game more, because that was a make or break for them. It was a really tough game, and it seemed like they wanted it more than Detroit.
And Stafford got banged up again.
Well, they were after him. John Abraham was knocking him around a little.
How'd you hear about Sue talking trash to the quarterback? But, don't all defensive players do it? I mean, is that
that's
like
what you do. Get over it. Get over it.
Come
on.
It's football.
Want to go over the pond?
Over the pond. Let's fly over.
It was actually a good game.
It was all right.
Tampa Bay, I mean, they battled. They came back. But again, ground game. Matt Forte won that game
145 yards.
We keep calling it. It was a running back weekend.
Right.
Everyone here was a running back except for Cam Newton. But, I mean,
but they still, even if you look at the Panthers game, because Cam Newton had 65 yards rushing.
Right, we said Stewart
had,
and
even D'Angelo. They all had. So it's basically your rush yards. You can take that into effect if you want.
And the next, go ahead.
I was saying, do you think they should stop that stupid New England England game? I mean, going to
that's money. That's what they do. It's money for the Tampa Bay. The teams that go basically surrender a home game.
Right, so they're
but they get extra money, and then the Bears even make money for going over.
Do they have a bye week?
They both have buys this week.
Okay, so
you get a bye the week after.
You have to.
Yeah.
Then we'll go Houston, Tennessee.
Yeah, go ahead.
Running again.
Arian Foster.
Arian Foster. What was his total? 115 rush,
I would tell you
reception.
I would tell you his total, but it's not in
I
the
got
freaking
it.
paper.
115 rush, 119 reception, and Ben Tate had a lot of runs too on that team. Boy, Tennessee, where did Hasselbeck go? They got slapped. They got slapped.
Where's Chris Johnson? Nowhere.
Chris Johnson's the biggest fraud around. That's
I
why
think
they don't
Hasselbeck got benched, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's
They
your
brought
backup?
in Volek?
No, not Billy Volek. He's gone.
I think it's Billy Volek.
He's been going for years. Jesus.
I think it could be. I don't know. Someone.
I'm surprised he got benched. I
But-
think he was having that bad of a year.
I don't understand this game. Kansas City and Oakland.
Yeah, what happened?
Turnover City.
Oh my
Turnover
God.
City. I would have put Carson Palmer in.
They did.
Jesus
They
Christ.
put him in the second half. He had 3 interceptions.
Yeah, but they put Boulder. Did he have 3?
They had Boulder in the first half, and
Okay.
then they brought in Carson
I thought
Palmer.
they put somebody else in instead of Carson Palmer.
Oh, they brought him in?
Yeah.
There were 6 interceptions in the game.
Yeah, 3 were in
Chiefs playing
Boulder.
a heavy defense.
I mean, when the Chiefs win a
Three.
game like... Oh, sorry. Who did? Palmer did.
Yeah.
3 picks, too. How many did?
Kyle Bowler. I mean, how many chances you got to give that slug?
Well, it's a horrible name. Kyle Bowler. It's a horrible name. You can't
But
play that name like that. You
I
just
mean-
can't do it.
But another guy that, whatchamacallit, I told Patrick in his Patrick League or whatever, his Patrick's Pit, that he wanted to take DeMarcus Charles, and I said, no, take
Jamal
Battle.
Charles.
Jamal
Right,
Charles.
Battle. Battle's
I
the
said,
running back.
Take Battle and Jamal Charles. No, he wanted to take, what's the other guy, the little guy, the scat back for the Chiefs.
Dexter McCluster.
McCluster. He said, pick up McCluster. I said, no, take Battle. McCluster's a third down
And
back.
Tom
He's-
Jones is done. Give McCain.
Yeah, he's finished.
Tom Jones done there, huh?
Yeah, Jackie
Jackie
Battle.
Allen.
Remember that. And then Dwayne Bowe showed up again, so that, then they get things rolling. Is the love affair over in Oakland? Like, is it, Then we can move right to San Diego.
Casey Campbell should be the MVP.
No, I'll tell you, there's one MVP in this league, and it's Peyton Manning. Give the MVP
amazing?
for not playing because they haven't won a game since he's not there. It's I mean, how can a team be that bad? It was like, what, 62-7?
Well, can the complete team? Like, I can understand offense. Where's the defense?
Yeah, they don't even get along. How all of a sudden they don't show up? What are you doing?
Is Caldwell getting fired?
It was embarrassing.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
done.
it's
He
Imagine.
might not make the season.
Because you got to get somebody if you're going to get the. But you're in a battle for luck.
Does
You
suck
might-
for luck?
Yeah, but you might
Suck
you
for
might suck for
luck.
luck and get number 2.
Right, when
Not
that
even
really
get 'em.
suck.
Then you better hope for a great defensive player or something.
All
But
right.
San Diego threw a donkey up there in the second half against the Jets.
I don't
First
know.
of all-
Phillip Rivers is not what
Still, but I
thought he
mean,
was.
now everyone's talked about Revis forever now, right?
He made his money.
Right. Why do you throw it to him?
They couldn't stop.
Just put Revis on Jackson and just basically Jackson's not going to get a good game.
Phillip Rivers says,
Throw the other way.
maybe I should have went to another guy. No shit, you dumbass.
Yeah, why throw his way?
I don't understand. And North Turner don't have control. Are you out of here, Coach?
See you, Coach.
Coach. But, I mean, you know,
I mean,
and
especially North Turner when Rex Ryan says stuff about you all week long.
Oh, yeah, the rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
I think it
on.
rattled
Jesus,
them.
shut
I think it rattled. They came out
Yeah, but they were
strong.
up
They thought they had
21
them.
3 or something like
yeah,
that.
and then he kept throwing. He had a Jason Garrett moment. He
Oh my
kept hurling the
God,
ball.
Stop.
All right.
Plaxico Burris went off, though. Talk
Jesus
about it. He had
Christ.
4 catches, 3 touchdowns.
Son of a bitch, they sit there and they talk about it. You know, Plaxico's got to get in the game. Plaxico's got to get in the game. Mike Dickens says this kid's got to get some catches. All of a sudden he gets 3 touchdowns. How the hell is this working this NFL?
Well, that's another thing. I'll flip back to the Detroit game. Throw the ball up high to Calvin Johnson.
Nah,
He's-
all of a sudden they're throwing it like at his knees.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Stafford. A good point.
throw it up high. You saw in the Dallas game, all they did is throw it up high. No one's that tall.
He broke one, though. He got
I
one.
know that, but I'm just saying. What other games we got? Where were they?
Pittsburgh beat the Cards.
Cardinals stink.
Cobb, you know, he had 272 yards, 2 TDs, and an INT, but the INT was called.
I think the bigger problem with them is probably their defense.
They don't have a defense.
I mean, they've lost people
Having
due to
trouble with
injuries or
defense.
trading guys away. I mean,
Right.
I mean, Big Ben had 3 TDs, 361 he throws them again.
Right there, the Steelers are right back in it, man.
they look so horrible in the beginning too. But
Yeah, it's just the 2 games when they lose, they really stink. They stink it up.
Just remember, it only counts in November. Just
All right.
remember that.
Brown Seattle.
oh,
I don't want to talk about it.
horrible game.
Dougie liked that game.
6-3.
Doug Shaw thought that was an exciting game.
All right. I think we're done then, right? We got
No. We got Green Bay, Minnesota. We talked about
We got the Denver game.
We talked about the New Orleans.
Oh, did we talk about Denver?
Denver a little bit. T-Bill? No?
I believe in God. Oh, I'm going to church because there's no doubt in my mind with 9-16 down there. That
First of all, if you watch that game,
God made him win.
Tim Tebow stinks.
There's no way that team can win. And
he was throwing balls. He threw one time. It was like me to John back here. It was like a 5-yard pass. He jumped up in the air and just pushed it, and it wasn't even close. It went like over to Jess. It was horrible.
The only way they could win that game is if God shined on Tebow, like the Angels. What was Angels in the outfield? It was Angels on the football field. They came down and helped.
Well, you see him on the sideline. They're basically praying because they sucked that bad.
He even said, we sucked so bad. It was my fault. We had to go to overtime.
I have a beef that helped that game.
Tony Speroni.
I have a beef that helped that game.
Save it for later. All right, we'll be right back with some more Barber Blitz.